Disclaimer. The members and guests of the OwlCast should not be taken as a reliable source of information and facts. The things we say are purely our opinion and should not be taken seriously. A lot of the things we say are mainly for comedic purposes and entertainment purposes. After all, we're just high schoolers who have no clue what we're doing. Enjoy.
And welcome back to the OwlCast podcast, everybody. I am your host, Matthew Ochoa, with fellow host Carlos Villarreal.
Hello.
And Adrian Maldonado.
Hello.
With our guest speaker, Gabriel Marrufo.
Yo, what's up?
Today we're going to be talking about conspiracy theories and the crazy ones Gabriel has to present to us. We're also sponsored by the Media Team Concession Team, so if you want to go check them out, you'll see us out there sometimes.
Yo, the snacks are pretty fire, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Honestly, we got some good deals, 75
Airheads.
cents for a cookie.
honestly,
Airheads, get yourself 2 for $1. The grape one, smack.
yeah.
Honey buns.
Fire.
Straight up.
All right. So, Gabriel, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yo, so my name is Gabriel. Honestly, I just started like learning about conspiracies and stuff like when I was bored. Just would read stuff online, books too, and like videos and stuff.
MTV.
It was always interesting because like I'm like the type to like question reality type.
Yeah.
So I always like question more to like the actual story that is given.
Yeah.
So like that's why I like conspiracy theories.
All right. Well, today we have some pretty crazy conspiracy theories today. Let's start with our first one, which was recommended by Gabriel. Is there a small building in Mount Rushmore?
Yo,
Like a little bunker inside of the
Hear me out.
mountain.
so I heard this. I heard this, right?
Yeah.
So like if there's like some kind of structure or whatever, I heard that they like keep whatever stolen treasures they have.
Stolen treasure.
Cause like I guess the United States has like some history that they've stolen treasure from the Philippines. Yo, don't quote me on this, but
Don't quote me.
Yeah, bro.
Don't quote me.
Don't worry, don't
hear me
worry.
out. They hide it in there, and then all the like elites, lizard people go and have meetings in there.
Oh, damn.
You know what I mean?
You believe in the like that people in power are lizards or like reptilians?
Maybe not lasers and stuff, but
Well,
like,
reptilians. You believe that?
nah, they're like,
Not humans.
yeah,
I don't
they're
think,
like just infestations.
Yeah.
what's that guy's name? The guy that owns Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
There's no way that guy's human.
That
bro.
fool's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah, that
He
guy's
is
weird.
strange. I do
Honestly.
not believe Mark Zuckerberg is a human and was born like any other human.
Nah, hear me out. Look at Biden. How does that fool move too? Like,
That's true.
Like,
Yeah.
like weird. And then like you also have another like top person, Elon Musk. I've heard him talk on shows and podcasts. He does not sound normal. He talks weird too. Like, I'm telling you, not humans.
Not humans. What would they be then?
Lizard people. That's right. That's what the
Or
Aliens.
aliens.
conspiracy
You
theory
think
is.
they're aliens or something like?
I don't know.
Aliens. You think like aliens implanted themselves in our
Yeah.
society to do what though?
That's possible.
I know.
To just investigate us, like to see what we do or like that.
So they would hold up. You're saying that they'd become the most powerful people in our society
To keep us
to keep us enraged.
captivated.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, because.
So what?
What are you gonna say, Carlos?
Oh, yeah. Because we barely landed on the moon, like not right now, but like
Yeah.
it's barely like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
But bef-
possible.
yeah, and before it was like now like I forget how to say.
Like, it wasn't even
Possible.
Thought about it, yeah,
possible
thought
at
about
all.
it.
Yeah,
but
I
like
wasn't even thought.
yeah,
You know what?
but after the war, you said that.
What's crazy to me is how come we haven't landed on the moon again? Like, why is it that we've only done it once? Ever thought about that?
I've heard people say like they don't wanna know, like they saw some stuff that they don't wanna go back to.
Yeah.
But then you also got people saying that it's like useless to go to the moon because it's just a rock, it's not a
Yeah.
planet or anything.
I can see that.
That's true.
I mean, but don't they say that like under the moon there's like ice or something like that?
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
isn't it like Earth never sees the dark side of the moon?
Yeah.
It never faces towards us. So what's on that side,
Yeah.
Probably some mutant type.
I wonder
Lizards.
how cold it gets on the dark side of the moon.
Probably cold,
Yeah.
really cold.
But there's like I've seen a conspiracy theory where they say that there's aliens who live on the dark side of the moon, and like that's why we would
I've
never
heard
see
that.
them.
Yeah, that's why.
You think they move with the dark side of the moon like every time?
Or
the moon
or
moves?
like
Yeah.
under.
The
Yeah.
moon rotates.
They-
The moon,
they
like,
move.
Yeah, they gotta stay in the shade.
Nah, what if they live under and we just can't see them?
like
Like,
underground.
yeah.
I saw this movie where it was like like when Hitler died, he didn't really die. That he shipped
Yeah.
himself to the moon and like a bunch of people,
that sounds crazy.
and that all of his Nazi soldiers lived on the moon,
Yeah.
but then he didn't want them to know that there was an Earth.
Uh-huh.
So he like brainwashed everyone. I don't know the name of the movie. I saw it in one of those like 12-minute movie recaps. Explain. And then there's like a
yeah.
narrator guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw one of those. Basically, it's, he has everyone living on the moon, and they're like advanced and whatnot, and
Dang.
there's everyone in there's a Nazi. Everyone there's a Nazi, and they start growing colored people
Oh,
to
What
be
the
their
heck?
slaves.
that would be overpowered.
So they
That
basically
would
live on the
be-
moon, and then the people on Earth, they go back to the moon,
Yeah.
and they figure like, whoa,
Yeah,
why is
it's
there people
different.
here? They figure out there's people here, and there's a whole war on the moon, and then people figure out that there's outside people, and that their morals don't line up. But you think Hitler went to the moon?
Nah, because it will be noticeable.
Nah.
You would just see
I
like a
don't know,
rocket going.
yeah.
But that's the
That
thing. The
is-
Earth is so big. Like you can't see rocket. If we could see rockets coming, how come we can't see
The
nukes coming our way?
satellites,
True.
the
I
satellites.
don't know if he would go to the moon. I think he would like
Just be in
sneaky
space.
and just
True.
just like on Earth. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
because I saw this conspiracy theory where they say that Hitler,
not dead.
he's not dead. That in his
Yeah.
suicide, that he had like a double of him.
Yeah, 'cause it was pretty
Killed himself.
sketchy. It was a sketchy scene.
See, because I also saw a video on that yesterday as well.
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
how people were saying, "Is Hitler really dead? And if so, where was he buried?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what they said is that he killed himself. One of his Nazi soldiers found him
Yeah.
and buried him outside the bunker where him and his
They
wife killed
never
himself.
found the body.
But they did find the
did?
body. They found a tooth.
Oh,
They found a
Only
tooth, and I guess the rest of his remains. I'm assuming. So they found one of his teeth. They took a teeth sample and they say
Yeah.
like, "Is this Hitler or not?" It turns out it was, but Joseph Stalin wasn't convinced it was.
Joseph Stalin.
Joseph
Oh.
Stalin was not convinced it was Hitler because
Dang.
they were like rivals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Joseph Stalin sends out a big expedition and he makes like articles saying Hitler's not dead and I know it and
Yeah.
whatnot, which gets the rest of the world thinking Hitler's not dead, right? Hitler's still
Mhm.
alive. Hitler's this.
Yeah.
I personally think Hitler would be alive. I mean, would be
Would
alive.
Would it be?
Yeah.
Because-
Would have been
Yeah.
because he would
Yeah,
be like
he would be dead already.
he would be
Yeah,
130
yeah.
years old. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Hitler still would have been alive because there's no way a man of such power and
He had
such
so much
speech
power.
He killed
just
himself.
kills himself, especially when he has so many soldiers that were still wanting to be loyal to him.
Honestly.
Yup. And he had money.
And not just that, people like Dr. Mengele, they escaped. Didn't they go to like Argentina?
Yeah.
Dr. Joseph
In
Mengele.
Mexico and stuff.
Yeah.
My grandma's physical therapist is a Nazi.
Really?
Yeah, really?
Nah, that he's white and like he talks weird English. And then this one time we are talking, he was like, "Oh nah, I'm part of the He said I'm part of like the contrary troops. I was like,
What the heck?
Well,
yo,
that-
what you talking about? And then he was like, he started talking
Yeah.
about how he served, but he didn't serve like for us. Like he served
He was
against us.
Oh.
Damn.
I was like, this was a Nazi.
Oh, imagine if he's still alive.
Nah, but a lot of Nazis ended up in New Mexico, I think, because they would bring them out here to work.
Yeah,
So
very
weird.
true.
So
They put them on the camps.
yeah,
Why is that everyone's solution? With your enemy, you put them to work. Make them useful. I feel like
no one wants
them
to
useful.
do labor, physical labor.
that's
Yeah.
Yeah, but then that's why it'd be like the perfect form of punishment. Not
Yeah,
only are
that's
you
why-
punishing them, but like you're making them build your.
Yeah, you
You're
making yourself
benefiting
stronger.
yourself
with
from
them.
the struggle of someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Hmm, I
Yo,
don't know.
so
Have you
know how
noticed
you
that?
were
Like,
talking about that movie you said?
Yeah.
So have you guys watched Stranger Things?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yo,
I've
that
seen Stranger
show's
Things.
fire.
It
Stranger
is. It
Things
is, bro.
very good.
No, I heard this one theory that it was based off like a true event. It's not exactly, but I know that the directors and stuff definitely got some inspiration from this like event in history.
Yeah.
That it was like a CIA experiment or something like that.
Damn.
That they did on kids, like on this group of kids.
yeah.
I don't know how advanced it would have been, but like they were testing like mind control and stuff like that on kids in the US. So
Damn.
I heard they based Stranger Things off of that.
Damn.
I
Oh
Hmm. I definitely have seen it's come out as well that they have tested people to see if they had, like even Dr. Joseph Mengele tested for twins. Didn't he test twins?
Yeah, the twin
Yeah,
experience. But like that's
twin
the thing. Like, Hitler,
experiments.
he also did that with his labor or no,
Yeah,
his
they were doing
his
messed up
camps.
stuff. Now imagine Hitler was doing that. Now imagine what people like could do later on with
I know.
more a little bit more technology.
Honestly, like in today's world, it's so it could be easy for people to hide the fact that
They're doing stuff, experiments like that on people.
yeah.
Cloning. Have you guys heard about people?
I know cloning's real. I know
Yeah.
that.
That's definitely
I mean, they
real.
clone dogs. Like you can go
Yeah.
clone
If
your
you-
dog.
Yeah, if you can
Really?
go clone your dog, you can go clone your side piece. You know what I
Dolly.
mean?
Haha, bro.
Yeah.
Give me two of them. Yo,
Damn,
but that's
bro.
possible. They got the technology for that already.
Yeah, I know 100% they're cloning some. I think Kim Jong Un is cloning himself.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh.
conspiracy.
Bro, imagine like 50 years after he's dead, it was like, oh, here's Kim Jong Un
Just comes
again.
back to life.
Dude, honestly, that would be like a
Like
good
Putin,
strategy.
Like Putin has
for
been
him.
in power a lot.
I think that's dangerous though. Cloning, like imagine you can clone yourself, but with bigger muscles.
Whoa. Like
You know what I mean?
there's a movie on that.
Honestly.
It's called
That'd be
I think it's like
like Captain America type
no,
stuff.
no. It's I think it's called is it Genesis or what's the one name of that video game? Starts with a G. Galaga. That's the name of the movie. Where basically they like modify humans to be stronger versions of themselves, and it turns out to like this one brother. He's not modified, but his brother is. So like his brother's like big, tall, and like
Yeah.
muscular.
Yeah.
While he's like scrawnier.
Scrawny and
So his
stuff.
entire life he just forces to try to be better than his brother.
Oh, damn. Yeah, but cloning sounds crazy.
Obama bin
Who is
Laden.
Obama bin Laden? He was a terrorist who attacked the U.S.
Wait, Obama bin Laden or Osama? Bro, it's Osama bin
Hey, yo,
Laden.
that's a topic.
Hey, yo,
He's
hear me
like-
out.
That's a topic.
Hey, yo.
Obama.
Yeah, I just said
Obama's-
Obama.
Bin
What did I
It's
say?
Obama bin Laden. Oh, you're thinking like, bro, you talking about some whack stuff.
I'm trying to say Osama bin Laden.
Osama bin Laden.
And the whole
yeah.
time I was saying Obama. Obama bin Laden.
You think Obama is Osama bin Laden?
Yeah, they look
They
alike.
look alike, huh?
Have you
That's
seen
why-
the picture of them comparing
bro.
each other?
I see
They look
that.
a lot. Look.
That's
Search it
pretty
up.
funny.
Okay.
See, we go back to the same topic of clones. What if it's Obama's like Iraqi clone? You feel me?
So you think Obama
Yeah.
cloned himself, right?
Made himself an Iraqi
And made himself an Iraqi. So that way,
to cause like conflict, so that he can say that he brought Osama bin Laden to death, and then
okay, I'm looking at
Dang.
Osama bin Laden,
Oh,
and I'm
that's
gonna look
crazy,
at
bro.
Obama.
Have you guys seen those conspiracy theories of like what, like how life started?
What life is? That's a good question. What is life?
Because
what
there's
is
like
life?
so many conspiracy theories, and I'll just talk about one. And this one is like every life has already been lived before, and it's just this like one single entity that keeps on going through people's lives. So like
Like-
Carlos's life, like he's living it right now, but
His life can pass to someone else.
yeah, it'll pass on to me. Like not his life, not his exact things, not everything he does, not every step he takes, not everything he says, but more like just what is inside him. It'll pass through all of us. Like how we are all human.
Yeah.
Like what if us all being human is one single thing? That identity is one entity.
Yeah, so like we're like a microorganism to like a huge thing, you know what I mean? So it's like
know.
I feel like it's all just like a collective consciousness, that we're all just like these little branches to like the big thing. And the big thing is like, if the big thing is just one whole, then we're all just that one whole.
Can I be honest with you guys?
What's up?
You guys completely lost me. I was so confused.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there was some sort of like conversation you two had that like you guys understood each other, and I just.
Oh.
So let me get this straight. You guys are saying that, at least Matthew's saying
Yeah.
that
In my opinion.
in Matthew's
In
opinion,
Matthew
In my
opinion.
opinion.
I'm supporting his claims.
that Carlos will live out his life, but at any point you die, you could have a chance to live out his as well.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't influence his actions; it would already be set for you.
Yeah. It's already set. So
So it's like watching a movie, but you can vary
Like, you're gonna leave
like
that movie.
VR.
So what if
like
so,
VR?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You plug in, right? You're playing VR.
Mhm.
So like you're playing VR. You're on GTA, right?
Yeah.
You take off the VR. Your sister comes on and puts the VR and plays the game where you left off.
So then how do we know
Oh.
Carlos is the original copy of himself?
That's what.
That's what we
that-
don't
you
know.
Okay, now
Yeah.
that's true.
That's
that-
what we
that-
know.
weird. No,
that
that's
can be
weird.
someone else's like side conscience type thing.
Like how many consciousness has? What if Carlos isn't even Carlos?
yeah.
I know.
Like what if whatever Carlos' consciousness is, that's not him?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There could be someone else in there than
Imagine,
the
like,
original.
someone
Carlos.
died and it's like, let me get that guy.
I know.
Do you think you'd be able to pick?
Or we're just on a huge
how
TV
you
Yeah,
be
screen
born
right
I
now.
think.
You think you'd be able to pick?
Yeah, I think you can pick because
I don't know if you could pick what life you'd want to live, and like all of them are already lived out.
well, it depends because everyone will want to go for the rich guy.
I know. And,
So no, I don't think you have a
I
choice.
don't think you pick. I think
think
it depends on
honestly-
like what you actions you did. I'm pretty sure like if that's true, like what you did in your past life is it will have consequences to like if you getting to choose a better life.
True.
What if you're a serial killer? When you come back, you're gonna be a homeless man.
Yeah, that's true.
But the thing is, like, no, it's like going back to Hitler. Like, who would want to choose to live the life of the people who died in the concentration camps?
Well, what if they
Yeah.
want that? Like, what if like Hitler dies, right? He goes
Yeah.
to another. What if could Hitler relive his old life again, or no?
In an alternate dimension.
An alternate dimension.
Yo, hear me out.
Speaking-
Those
Damn.
dimensions, those dimensions got me
Oh,
messed up.
multiverses.
Okay.
Yo,
Okay,
that
now
got
that
me
we're
messed
now that
up.
we're on dimensions
real.
and multiverses, I have a question because I saw this in Doctor Strange, and I thought
Yeah.
it really made me think like, what if it happens in real life? Do you think your dreaming is just someone else, one of your copies in another life?
Honestly,
I think that's true.
dude,
We just
I would
jumped.
think so too.
Yeah.
It's called a jump. We just jump dimensions.
Like that-
Rick and Morty open a portal.
So like,
Like in the episode, is dividing the episode into
That's
like
what
a lot
sleep
of parts.
is. You're just traveling to another dimension.
Damn.
bro, that's true for me.
Honestly,
That's
and like
weird.
everything,
Yo,
anything
I'm
you see in
low-key-
your mind that's unexplained, that's because it's happening in a whole nother universe
like-
that you can't explain.
Like so, a
That
parent
better
of me
be.
can be sleeping when I'm seeing this,
Yeah.
and they could wake up
Yeah.
and then
And then he'd be like, "Oh, I want to start a podcast."
Yeah.
I definitely believe
For
in
real.
dimensions though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
yeah,
I also believe that we're not the only ones out there. Like, there's no way that there's
Honestly.
only us that are like the whole universe.
not even our own
Yeah.
universe or on galaxy. I mean, like, there has to be other universes that have to parallel ours.
Yeah, it has to be
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm probably in another universe, you know?
Maybe this is not a game of we met.
Honestly,
Maybe that's a game of we met, but
like
it doesn't
Gabriel
matter.
could be in another universe, but like not at Alta Vista Early College.
Yeah.
But
I
like
c- I can be at
it's-
the gas stand with a shorty, like a Mustang or something like
Yeah.
that.
okay,
Or-
okay.
I can be like another Gabriel in like a preppy, like pay school.
For
You know what I mean? With
That'd be
So-
crazy, though. Imagine if someone in the future figures out that that is true, and then you're able
Yo,
to jump to that person's
that's
life.
what. Yo,
Oh,
you have
that'd
a
be cool.
you got a little Ben 10 watch on you. You switch.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm trying to go to dimension 6. Stop.
Oh.
If that is true, and like my dreams are someone else's life, I'm jealous of whoever else's life that is.
Yo, for real, my dreams are
Damn.
pretty. I be for real.
They live in the crazy.
You'll be
good
kissing
life.
your crush and stuff.
Bro,
Ah.
lucky.
Got me
bro.
messed up.
Bastard.
Got me getting married, having kids.
Damn.
Oh, for real.
Gabriel didn't just look at someone else with something in future.
Gabriel goes to sleep like super early so you can try.
Come on.
I gotta switch bodies.
For real.
Like Wanda.
Nah, but you guys think that's accessible, like doing that?
Like if you,
If we could control
Like
it.
us as humans, do you think we're capable of doing that?
At one point, I think
Maybe
at
it's
one
not
point,
like a physical, like you
have you-
traveling, but like maybe just like
just to see it.
something in the mind or like,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a
something.
higher
you
conscious
know that is
thought.
you know that
Yeah,
is there,
yeah.
but you cannot like see it or touch it or like that.
now here's the
Yeah.
question:
Like
Have you guys?
how ghosts move?
Yeah. Have you guys seen, X-Men?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where like
Yeah, I've seen
Cerebro,
X-Men.
the big broom he has.
Oh yeah.
I think if one day we learned how to expand or like
Or mine.
our brain,
brain.
make it like
Yeah.
10
Our
times
brain
more
size.
powerful, then I think we can definitely access some crazy
Does
stuff.
Honestly.
brain size relate to like
Does Mario or no?
yeah
No.
No, it doesn't.
No, because didn't Albert Einstein have like an abnormally small
Yeah.
brain?
Yeah.
yeah so like what if big brain is not the key, you know what I mean? It's like
Little small brains.
Yeah, you
Small
want the
brain?
small brain.
what if you want a small brain that you can completely control? Because if you
Yeah.
have like a bigger brain, wouldn't like the signals be harder to like
To
travel and
across.
stuff like
Yeah.
that?
That's interesting.
Yeah, because that's what like makes us like person with high IQ or someone able to like understand a lot of things.
So imagine just our brain, just the one we have right now, but like 100% capacity.
Yeah, because
Like
they say that
you
we
go to
only use-
settings, turn the power all the way up. Yo, give me all my power ups.
Turn battery saver off.
Give me teleportation, all that.
You think we're gonna be
I
able
want
to
it
do that
all.
once? Like in the future, you think we're gonna be
I
able to
feel
like
like
teleport like that?
We probably already can. It's just like
We don't try.
nah, we're
They don't
probably
show us.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's
Damn.
probably restricted government.
Because, like, for example, television was created because of the army. The microwave was created because of the army, and that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
like food that would heat up instantly, is such something that's supposed to be far in the future. So, like,
Yeah.
and they didn't tell us about that until like years after the wars, right?
True.
So, what are they developing now that we'll see? Like, oh,
That's what
they
I'm
developed this a
saying.
long time ago. And they
Yeah.
didn't show it to
Honestly,
us.
so like if a world war ever breaks out ever again, we're gonna see some big
Some
technological
changes in
advances.
world life.
We're gonna see a
Yeah.
Suicide Squad bust out like some mutant soldiers.
X-Men,
Yeah.
Russia's-
Like
Russia's
Captain
gonna-
America. Like
Putin's gonna pull out a squad of like mutant
super soldiers, bro.
Yo, that's what I think.
Dude, honestly, if a world war does ever break out
I'm
and like
going to
history repeats
Juarez.
itself,
I'm gonna do Juarez.
Juarez.
That was my plan, Gabriel.
Yo, we're gonna meet up in Juarez.
Yeah,
Carlos.
like, hey, Gabriel, you actually made it.
Yeah, that's the plan, though. That's the plan.
I mean, I don't even, I can't even go to war here because basically I'm not
No,
a citizen.
You're not a citizen, so you're just what's it called?
Hey, we don't talk
Hey.
about that here.
This
No,
is
no,
a
not
Disclaimer,
private
this is
privileged
all false
information.
information. None of
resident?
things said on here
It's
is
resident, right?
Don't trust this podcast.
don't trust this
I have
legal
papers.
information.
In your information, I have papers.
Your discretion is advised.
Your discretion is like those YouTube.
Now we
channels.
have to put it like
Gone
that.
wrong. That's funny.
Yo, did you guys see what was happening in Juarez with all the
Yeah,
gunshots and stuff?
that's a conspiracy theory in itself.
No, I haven't heard
Yeah,
of it.
Didn't
What's
they-
going on?
because
I-
the government's not gonna stop it.
No, I think the government's corrupt.
Yeah,
Oh, for sure.
it all is.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, yeah, with
Definitely.
the powerhouse in Mexico is basically
Yeah.
cartels.
It
Yeah.
is.
I don't know. You noticed about like that story from Mexico? Like it was a long time ago, but like that like some students were protesting for better education,
Mm-hmm.
and like the I don't know where like all cameras,
They got
all newspaper, all news were like not talking about
The
nothing.
media.
Yeah, we're like getting
Yeah.
attention of the people,
Yeah.
and I don't know where the students appeared there.
Oh, and then the parents went to look for him. No, they did this whole protest.
They didn't want to because if they were protesting, I don't know where they disappeared
Okay.
and they all appeared dead.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like in
yeah. It's
the
like
90s.
it's like not communism, but like kind of low key. The cartels and stuff are like communists, you know.
Honestly.
That was sad.
Okay.
Yo, at the end, we should just have a karaoke session.
Honestly, and then we just ended like that.
This is gonna be like our next
And
podcast.
we're gonna end on a karaoke session.
Okay, so like Matthew brought up earlier, he brought up world wars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So about the world wars, and since we're just talking about the cartel and how they kill people and whatnot,
Yeah.
what do you think the next world war would look like? And this is gonna segue into our next topic, but do you think there's no point in holding a world war because it's really whoever launches the first nuke?
yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Honestly, the thing is, if we do have a world war with like the power of nukes that we've seen, and like I'm pretty sure, like every single country in the world has like a stock of nukes just hidden in
Yeah.
their backyard ready to
100%.
launch.
Yo.
Just in case.
So if they ever do launch it, I mean, all life as we know it is gonna change.
Yeah, 100%.
Nah, the next world war, no one's gonna live. Everyone's just gonna die.
Honestly,
You know?
But do you think? I don't think it's gonna be a physical world war though.
really.
I think
I've
Maybe
heard of
like a
that
co-
too. I've
you
heard
think
of
it's gonna be
like
like a
cyber
Cold War?
wars.
no, like a digital war.
Yeah, like
And-
cyber
and,
wars.
And this is gonna segue into the next topic is data. Our data is the most important thing that we have, and
Data.
I'm gonna bring something up here. On the
So data, you're talking about like phone information,
Yep.
like credit cards.
I'm gonna bring something up
social
here.
s-
social
Something I saw on.
So if it's like a digital war and countries get control of all that data,
I think
that
like,
digital is pretty messed up. Like you can take it to a limit to like ruin a person and
yeah.
Yeah.
If you have someone's information, you can ruin their life.
yeah.
100%.
Honestly, if you had like
Ah,
a way
yeah.
to see their PlayStation 4 voice chats or Xbox voice chats,
The scores.
Have you
Like
guys
this
seen
chat.
those AI and stuff? Like
Oh yeah, that's
you
scary.
can record someone saying something,
Oh.
like
Like the new
and
robot.
then it's not even them. It's just an AI robot.
But that's scary. Like the new
Scary,
robots, they're
bro.
meant to like they
Yeah.
look more to
What
us.
if they record like Biden saying, "Hey yo, screw Russia, like I want
Yeah.
all the smoke," and then Putin sees the video and is
Damn.
like, "Yo, snoop this dude," but it's like not even Biden; it's an AI.
That'd be crazy.
Oh,
Like-
that
like-
would be scary.
That's how it's messed up. That's why that digital stuff is messed up.
Okay, so I have a clip here from Joe Rogan, right?
Oh, Joe Rogan's pretty
Okay,
Yeah.
Joe
Yeah.
Rogan,
That
bro.
guy-
certified.
Another.
So we're gonna watch this.
Oh my God, I read TikTok's terms of service. I went down a TikTok rabbit hole yesterday.
Yeah, it's good.
I stayed home, smoked a little weed, and I started reading up on TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm going to read you this because this is so crazy.
Is it good or bad?
Bad.
It's so. What are you saying? It's a bad place to be.
Listen to this. This is from TikTok's privacy policy.
All right.
It said, we collect certain information about the device you use to access the platform, such as your IP address, user region. This is really crazy. User agent, mobile carrier, time zone settings, identifiers for advertising purpose, model of your device, the device system, network type, device IDs, your screen resolution and operating system, app and file names and types. So all your apps and all your file names, all the things you have filed away on your phone,
Really?
they have access to that. File names and types, keystroke patterns or rhythms. Wow. Battery state, audio settings and connected audio devices where you log in from multiple devices. We will be able to use your profile information to identify your activity
I'm deleting
across
TikTok
devices.
right now.
We may also
bro.
associate you
Join the
with
club.
information collected from devices other than those you use to log into the platform, meaning they can use other
what?
computers that you're not even using
bro.
to log into TikTok. They can suck the data off that. That's what you're agreeing to when you download and start using TikTok.
Do you?
That's wild.
It's insane.
Yeah, delete it, bro. Delete it.
Yo, that's
He's pulling out his
wild.
phone. He's pulling out his phone.
Nah, hear me out. I go on, like sometimes I'll have it and sometimes I'll delete it, but this time it's gone forever.
This time it's gone. Isn't that crazy? They can get the data from
Yeah.
any other computer that's even around your phone.
Yo, that's
Even if someone else,
Someone's calling me.